Welcome back. For the people that were here, that was a nice, 5-minute wait, 10-minute wait. For the YouTube viewers, you get to watch it immediately after. Um, for the YouTube viewers, in case you weren't, oh, there's an ad. Boo-hoo. Well, for the YouTube viewers, in case you picked this up after a while, the party just went through their first devastating loss of a door and the unfortunate news that they might have just cost an entire town. Uh, However, for the future, they will know to be more careful and to think a little heavier about how to move forward. However, for the rest of the party, they need to pull up their bootstraps and start moving. The church door, the door that they were trying to reach the entire time, has finally been unlocked after they have completed, in quotation marks, the other four doors. It is up to them now to make sure that they are able to get all the way through and to succeed. But can they succeed? And that is what we are going to be finding out today. Party members.
Chud.
Precisely.
Hello, Chud.
What?
Hello, party members. It is good to see you back after 5 minutes.
Hello.
I will quickly introduce you again in case there is a gap in posting for the YouTube video. Shred, playing Lana, the human fighter on the left. Ink, being played by Nari Berry, who is a Tabaxi rogue. On the third section, column, row, the third person is Nabila. They are played by Sketchy Curls and are a human turned Kirkin wizard. And finally, the all blue, playing Komorebi, the Herongon cleric. You'd think I'd get better at remembering all this off the top of my head, but I am not.
You've added a lot of people this time around.
Well, as long as the ads are done. Plink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ads are done. We are able to actually start the session now.
Huzzah.
After your horrible whoopsies made on the fourth floor, or the fourth door, not the fourth floor.
Fourth floor?
Fylthytryp has...
It's so secretly like a big apartment building.
Fylthytryp has patched up the mistake made, and all 5 of you are crossing your fingers that this door will go better. After all, it is the door you have been working towards this entire time.
Alright. So does the dimension just get destroyed?
Say that again?
Like, is like the dimension, I'm asking character, like, is the dimension gone? Or like the place which is at, like, so like vanished?
Fylthytryp responds, "We don't know. We've never successfully finished a door before you guys, and we have never failed at a door before you guys. So it is news to us that failing a door can happen. Epitritus will probably get a log about it later, but I will see if I can snatch it first and make sure she doesn't know about this little hiccup."
Is that a good idea to keep this hidden, though?
No. However, I would rather her wrath not be felt upon you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I too would rather not feel her wrath. Let's go through the door, guys.
Alright, I will go make sure that log isn't seen by her now. I wish you luck. and he
Thank
snaps his fingers, and his cloak covers him and disappears. Betty stops you before you can go into the door, and she quickly and timidly says, I don't think adventuring is cut out. I'm not cut out for adventuring. I I ate
Understandable.
I ate a dog, and we may have destroyed an entire city.
Okay, it's okay.
I'm,
I
I'm gonna go
do-
back
Experience
to
already.
America for now.
I do think that dog wasn't an actual dog, though. I
I
can't
hope
lie.
so.
I wish you well, Betty.
Thank you. Is actually, instead of going to America, are there any other good bars you guys know of?
The one we were just at
Boy,
was
oh
pretty
boy,
damn
do
good.
Go to
we
door
got a
2.
good
Go to door
one.
2. Meet Mr. Cafe.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, Mr.
ask
Cafe
around
was
for
a
a
black.
Mr. Cafe. And
Yeah,
I'll
he's
say I'm
absolutely
from your
amazing.
guys. And she walks off to the little miniature of Gleambrad. But now it is just you and this door.
Does she know how to get back out, though? I asked in character. Saving it to other guys.
It'll be fine.
No answer? Alright.
Probably, yeah.
Sure, let's go into the door.
Who is first?
let's see.
Who is moving in first?
Either me or Lana. Okay.
Okay, it sounds like Lana.
Let's have rock, paper, scissors.
Lana,
And
as
then
you
I quickly slip by.
Lana,
Okay.
as you walk forward, you take a step and another step, and before you hit the door, you pause. There is a stark difference between what you're walking into and where you are now. Both are in some way white voids. The white void you're sitting in is filled with pastels and swirls, and you can get a sense of direction and what is up and what is down. You look forward into this door, and it is completely white. You don't know if you take a step forward, you're going to fall 50 feet, or if you're going to take a normal step.
Okay. I look back to check if my clone came with us. You can decide that.
I would say no, because you were forcibly removed from the door. I'd say the spell would have broken.
Actually, I'm curious. Do I have a limit on how often I can cast this?
If you look at the thing, it might tell you.
Metaphysical.
I don't know.
You can use a bonus action. Oh yeah, I can just use a bonus action to cast that shit.
Okay.
All right. Make another echo, and make it step through. This feels weird. I don't think
It steps through, and solid ground. It walks the entire 30 feet away from you. It can. Completely okay.
All right, perfect. Seems safe enough? Question mark. I walk in.
You walk in first. The rest of you can follow behind if you want. And
Yeah.
all right, so the two of you at least walk forward first, and looking around, it is an empty void, as stated previously. Looking up, it's infinitely white. There's nothing in the sky to maybe base a direction off of, and looking down, it looks like you should be falling through an infinite pit, but you aren't.
Okay. So this is pitch white here.
Yes.
I think.
You also notice you aren't casting a shadow.
Okay, there is no actual light source, or
I
this
shoot
perfect
a-
light.
I shoot a firebolt somewhere just like up and like.
It keeps going until its natural radius fades.
Okay.
Actually, I take out a bow and arrow, and I shoot an arrow like angled upwards.
How high would that go?
Let me check.
If it's 120, don't even bother.
We'll see where it will go. It has a range of 150 to 600.
I'm gonna
Oh.
say it goes, since you arced it, it's gonna go 450. Is that fair?
No, 450. Yeah.
It travels 450 to up and then falls back down in the arc it would have.
All right.
And when
So
it
let's
falls
say-
down, it hits the same, what seems like a ground that you're standing on.
Alrighty, let's just keep walking.
I can barely see that back there, but it seems to be an evil level.
What direction are you guys going?
Forward.
Is
From the
there,
door.
Just
like-
straight
We have a
Away
north.
from the
compass?
door, I guess.
Straight north from the
Yeah.
door.
Wait.
You don't have a
Mhm.
unless one of you guys actually do have a compass.
Check.
I feel like it's reasonable to say Lana would have a compass on them. That seems like
I
something they would
don't-
have.
I sadly don't. I have a
I'm
Wait, what
willing
is
to
the- what
say
is
that
this?
you have a compass. It's in
I have a
character
compass,
for you to
sure.
have one.
Hell
Why do
yeah, I have a
two
compass.
thieves?
It would be very.
Take out the
You
compass.
are like a seasoned adventurer in some capacity. I feel like you would know to have a compass on you at all times.
Take out the compass. Try and see if it has
The
any
compass
magnet
from
pole.
the door is pointing north towards the door.
I'd step around the door.
The
And
north
check to make
follows
su-
the door.
Okay. So the compass is reacting to the door as the north.
At least we'll always
Which
know where the
is-
door is.
That is
All
true.
of you have walked through, right?
I have.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
Me-
Blue has.
Thank
Yeah.
Yes, you have? Okay. When it takes a little bit after Komorebi has walked through, but the door closes, and
course it does.
when it disappears, the north no longer follows the door.
Okay, but does it go somewhere?
North is
Or is it
now
spinning?
to your right from the door.
Alright, so the door was tampering with the north, and the compass seems to be staying level, so turns right. This direction is north. Where did I shoot my arrow? Like east?
You would
West?
have shot it west.
Oh wait, yeah, we'll shot west. And the arrow went west, so where do you guys wanna go in this infinite void?
Oh.
I don't know, bro.
Hold on. How does the floor look again?
It looks like you're
doesn't look-
standing on nothing.
Everything is white.
Everything is white.
I couldn't stand out more if I tried.
I'm
Yes,
curious
actually.
about something. Can
Okay.
I cast detect magic as like
Yes, you can.
a ritual? Okay. Because I just wanted.
Does
I just
detect
want to
magic
see
take
if like.
what's its cast time if it's a ritual?
I think it's like. I don't know.
Put
10
it in
minutes or
chat.
something.
Can you just put it in chat?
I
We
can
can check.
I don't know if it has it listed.
It would.
It definitely
Okay.
would have.
Detect magic. It
I
is.
think it's 10 minutes or something.
Action or ritual, so it's 6 seconds. It takes 6 seconds to cast.
Yeah. And it lasts 10 minutes.
So touching the ground that you can feel, you can tell that there is a magic, but the magic comes from all around you. It's not necessarily the ground or like where the door was. It feels like the same magic when you felt the magic in the hub world.
do you tell us us? Do you share this information?
Why would I not? Is my question.
Because this seems to be a trend with you
It
guys.
does.
No, I've
It
always
is
said everything.
No, you have not. No, you have not.
Thinks back to that one time in Kier.
No, it didn't happen.
You left me in the dark. Both of you. Both you and Ink left me in the dark.
Yeah, but Ink
Oh.
doesn't speak like ever, so
They gestured or something.
um,
You comprehend
How?
language.
she. How would she have gestured? She has paused.
that's true.
So what?
Which direction are you guys going? You have not decided yet.
I say we go.
I feel like the two most prominent directions be either we go like north towards where it's pointing, or we go the opposite way.
I'd say.
I'd say probably
North
north
works.
though.
I mean, I'd say we could go east. So when we go back west, we'll run into the arrow again. Well, also works with going north or south. Though actually, speaking of,
I think it's better to go north, because if the door was like attracting the arrow, that would imply that north is currently showing us to like our objective or whatever, or like an important thing.
that is valid. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go north then. Before going, Lana puts a few arrows into the ground.
That's like a marker.
He has a marker.
Okay. You walk for an hour northwards,
Okay.
and just as you're about to give up, maybe like 58 minutes into it, you're like just about to give up, reconsider, maybe talk about going another hour. You notice something weird
Hmm?
in the distance, like it stops at a point. There are large, basic shapes just around. Not only above you, but also below you, as if they were like clouds. The shapes
what?
are normal in size. They're very basic shapes, like circles and triangles and squares. But they're also of basic color. Just normal red, blue, yellow, green, orange. Very basic, non-complex colors. None of them are white, none of them are black, none of them are magenta, none of them are maroon. They're just very basic colors that like a child would understand.
RGB.
Not just red, green, blue, but also like purple,
Like
pink,
rainbows.
orange. Just like
Yeah.
like colors of the rainbow kind of colors. Like very easily recognizable. A child could point it out if they were like 5 years
Okay.
Periwinkle purple.
old. There's not periwinkle.
No.
If when you move closer to it and you get closer to its kind of edge, you would expect to get some sense of distance. However, it's like they're plastered to a wall. They don't get any closer or any farther from you when you walk into them. They feel like they're the same distance, even though you can physically walk closer to them. They all vary in size, and it seems like one may be closer to you than the others, one may be farther from you, away from the others. In the space that they're in, they're showing depth, and they have a clear sense of depth, but they're all in a 2D plane. None of them go into the 3D space you are in.
Question: did anyone see these pop up, or or am I just blind? They were
They
here the
like
entire time
faded
walking.
in over the horizon. You would have noticed that.
Okay. So this seems to
I don't like
this
this.
place seems to be curved. The place, like around, this is just an infinitely flat field. I think
My head hurts.
it seems. Oh, this is so trippy to think about. Do we want to walk towards those shapes? I don't really think we have a real choice, but I mean, I could try and shoot one of them if they're close enough. I think I can reach 500 feet.
Yeah, let's shoot colors. You sound high.
That's bold
He just
coming from
nods
you.
agreeingly. He just nods
I
agreeingly to
know.
what Lana said. So okay, sure, I'll shoot it. I don't think this. Oh, this sounds just going to end horribly.
As you shoot the arrow, it flies and it passes through one of the triangles.
Uh,
Oh,
It,
Yes.
your arrow went through it and past it. It's somewhere
Mm.
on the 3D plane, but it didn't connect with it. It's like you can see into a different plane of reality that they are in, but you are not.
I've done that job.
okay. That makes no. What?
Idea.
Oh,
Let's keep
yeah.
walking towards them,
I also
guys.
got an idea, but
'Cause that's
yeah,
The book.
so the
the book.
book. Are we sure we want to do
I guess.
that? I'm not sure if the log. I mean, it's been an hour roughly. Actually, did someone
Do you
keep
have any
track of
better
time?
ideas?
I was gonna say I could maybe touch
It
it
would have
with the
felt like
echo
an hour.
since my echo actually. I mean, the way my master described it, it uses the essence of the parallel worlds, maybe,
I
and
say we use the book.
manifests. And we can use the book, yeah, sure. Takes out the book, and I forgot to use this.
What do you ask? You have to ask Appitritus a question and
write
they
a
will
question.
respond. What do
The
you ask?
fuck are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? Anything.
Okay,
Anything.
I'm just gonna ask what we're supposed to do. Hi, Petrius. What are we supposed to do here?
It takes a moment, 2 moments,
Loading.
3 moments, 4 moments, 5 minutes go by before a word appears. Forward. And the book closes.
Listen to the book. Go
I knew
forward.
we should have just kept going.
All right, sure. Let's continue going.
Clarification is
Put the book.
important.
I'll put the book away.
You walk into the shapes. You are passing them. They are not passing you, but they're also not being passed and are passing you. It is a difficult thing to think about, and the curiosity of Lana makes them take. I need to roll something.
Oh god, I'm scared.
You take 5 psychic damage from thinking about the existence of these shapes.
Ooh.
Why?
All of us, or
The ones
stop
who were
thinking.
like thinking hard about it in that conversation take 5
Oh.
take 5 damage.
Oh,
that wasn't me.
God,
I
my
wanted to
head
just keep
hurts.
going.
Just stop
I'm-
thinking.
what?
Nabila,
fuck.
for sense of game state, when you said my head hurts, was that about thinking about it?
Yeah.
Then take 5 psychic.
I did.
Okay. You all mind if I experiment with something real quick?
Go
I asked
ahead.
the picture. Alright, I summon my clone again,
Mhm.
and I make my clone touch the shape thingy.
They are not physically within
Try.
reach.
Not physically. Okay, try to walk through it like we just did. Or
You
wherever the
s-
fuck we just did.
They are like over the horizon line of where they stop and start.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him walk past that line completely normally, as you had.
Okay. Interesting. I dismissed the echo and just continue walking forward.
Okay. Since you
And
thought about it
nothing.
harder, take another 1d8 of psychic. That's another 5.
That's 5. But I'm about to use second wind just so I can avoid the damage. My head is killing me. I wish I had some painkillers.
The harder you try and understand what is going on, the more your brain just cannot fathom what could possibly be the solution. And it's driving you so crazy you're getting a throbbing headache from it.
This is the worst migraine I've
Our
ever
bodies
had.
are blowing up ink. Ink, what do we do?
Ink
Oh,
is gonna
what-
be
what,
scared
huh?
because she doesn't think. Like Inari.
Hey! Wait, why was my why was my name mentioned in this? What's going on? I zoned out.
See, you're safe. You won't take any damage. You zone out in real life and in game.
After-
They
Link
can
hasn't
just
taken
seeing
any
funny
damage,
shapes and
'cause she didn't
being
question
super
it.
happy.
After
I like colors.
After 30 minutes of walking into the shapes, you come across a grand church, much like what would have been advertised on the door, that you had walked into to get here.
There's the church, at least.
It looks like it spans a few city blocks in like size and is made of pure white. The only coloration of the building comes from gray shadows casted from an unknown light source that you yourself are not affected by.
Not even gonna worth thinking about it. I don't know.
At the front door of the
Lana is just
building, as you walk closer, you can better see a woman dressed in a nun's garb. But instead of black robes with white accents, it's red robes with white accents. Besides the color change, it looks like a normal nun getup.
hello, ma'am.
So then
Sister.
you walk up to the church.
I mean, there's nothing else we can do,
I
really.
guess.
You want me to shoot the nun?
Fucking.
Let's
don't
not
think it's
shoot
good.
the nun.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, you can. I don't know why you would immediately shoot the nun, but
Alana just stares at Komorebi. You're part of the clergy. You deal with her.
the nun sees you and she had a light smile on her face, just like a normal like curling up of her mouth, but she smiles a little wider at you and bows a little as she begins to kind of open the door, and she says, "Please come inside. The High Lady is about to start her sermon, and you must have been walking for hours. I would imagine you want somewhere to sit."
Mm.
Blue, do an insight check.
Okay.
You're the highest wisdom.
I'm gonna do an insight check now. On them. I got this. That's an unnaturally low roll for me, but okay.
Komorebi, you are looking at this nun, and from your time as a cleric, it doesn't really look out of the ordinary. The strangest thing is that it's a nun waiting for people in the middle of nowhere, but beyond that, it just feels like how a normal nun would act. You find it strange that there's a nun greeting people, but beyond that, it's normal.
If we ask the nun like where we are? If not, I'd
Where are
love to
we?
ask that. I'd love to just ask that.
Yeah,
the
just and ask. Use the character. Hey, yeah,
the
yes. Where the fuck
the
are we?
nun looks down to Kohlrabi as they ask that and say, "We try not to think about it. It's just this is our place of worship, and usually when we think about it, our makes our heads hurt. We just try not to." And she
Oh,
smiles a little wider and she opens the door a little farther.
okay.
Meffel, would be overjoyed to know there are new people here that will finally be joining us.
Who's Methil?
Okay.
Who's Methil? Oh, the high
Yeah.
priest I mentioned earlier.
Oh, all right.
The high lady.
Alright.
Then wait. Hold on. Who is? So this is. Mm,
The lady you're talking to is just a nun.
yeah. We. This is like a church. This is like a church to like Yiytrimuth, right?
You
We
do
don't
not
know that.
know whose church this is.
I wanna. Okay. Then I'm gonna hit a little. Um, excuse me, sister,
Excuse
but
me, sir.
Yes?
trying to blow you up. I'm just curious as to who is the person you like. Who is the being you worship in this church?
Oh, not beings. The
Oh, who are the
general set
beings?
of our
Oh,
protectors
oh,
of this realm.
okay. Who would
If
they
you sit
be?
down for the sermon, you would certainly know a lot more.
Okay. Well, shall I go ahead and do just
Sure.
that?
Yes, as you say that again? What did you ask
I
me
shall go
question?
ahead and do that.
Yes, she had like opened the door and she was like kind of like blocking the way to talk to you, and she like steps aside like fully now and says, "Any questions you will have, Methil would most likely love to answer personally. She's a very upbeat woman."
Well, thank you.
Alright, let's go in then.
As the
Lana
four of you
walks in.
walk inside the church, the first thing you notice is that it is extravagant. The church is beautiful. Sitting in the middle of the entire structure, taking up most of those city blocks that I had described earlier, is a giant tree reaching 500 feet tall. For comparison,
Damn.
to imagine
Christ.
how big that is like if you stacked 1.5 Big Bens on top of each other.
Damn.
So
Oh,
this
shit.
tree is gigantic.
Spawn tree.
The
Spawn tree, yeah.
Tree.
the canopy of the tree masks almost all of the roof, and any light you see in the building comes through light rays peeking through the leaves. You still have no idea what is producing this light, you just know it is there. The deep, rich brown of the trunk is a beautiful contrast to the white tile that surrounds you, and the rest of the church is surrounded in decor and paintings in different shades of red. Beyond the actual structure itself, there are about 30 other nuns walking around amongst each other. Any that spot you walking in will give you a smile and a wave, and then go back to talking to themselves.
Question. What species are they? Are they?
All
Are they?
humans. They are all human.
All humans. Alright.
I don't like this place. Give me the creeps. I don't like that you went quiet.
I'm waiting for you guys to do something.
Can I walk? I wanna walk up to the big tree.
Unironically, my tummy hurts.
Land.
You can do that.
It's
Yay!
I just stick to ink because I don't make sure she doesn't run off.
Oh, Ink won't be running off, trust me. She doesn't like this place. In fact, I'm gonna wrap my tail around your ankle just because I can.
just like
Uh,
just like holding on to dear life.
Blue, what are you doing?
It's like a
with the
little kid
tree?
sticking
Like,
to
are you
their
just
parent.
looking at it?
I will. Okay, I'm actually curious. I wanna like put my like hand on it.
Make a religion check.
Oh, okay. Where's my religion at? Here it is. Dude, I'm getting such low rolls. All like what? These are
Yes.
identical. These have both been identical.
You do not know where this tree comes from exactly, but you know through touching it and the feel of the bark, you have a deep, deep connection to this tree.
So deep.
Shut up. Mm, mm. So, okay. Could I maybe like go like find Methil or what their name was?
So you're just like kind of walking around.
Actually, I guess can I do a perception check of just like
For what specifically?
wait, actually, hold on. Wait, I'm thinking about a certain check I want to do. Wait. Mm, so mm, 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 mm.
What is the question you would like to
Never
ask, and
mind.
I can try and like help you?
Hold on. What have we seen so far in this like whole tree? So there's the tree, right? And
Yes, there's a tree.
it goes up it covers up the whole ceiling or whatever.
So
This
you've
canopy.
seen the tree, and
Are
you've
there
seen
like
like the red decor and the other nuns walking around doing business and stuff with the between each other.
so okay? There are so it's like a full like church type thing where you can like sit down. There's like benches or like whatever you can sit down on
Are
and
you looking
listen
for the
to like
benches? I have not
sermon or whatever.
mentioned
I
a
can
pew
look for.
area.
I want to look for benches then. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to give you a perception check around that. Like, you were already feeling around the tree, and as you kind of like walk its circumference, you find the pew area from the opposite end of the where you enter through the door, the pew area is back there.
Oh.
Um Along with the pew area itself has a few rows of pew benches with the normal sermon podium. Um Behind the podium is a door labeled the High Lady's Office with the text being read. Now I would like for you to make a perception check.
Okay, I get that. Oh my god, I'm hitting actual threes every time. I can't do this. Are my dice rigged?
They might be. Um you look up and you see a mural, like a stained glass mural. Um, you can't really tell what the mural depicts. You can really only get vague stuff. You like when you look at it, it's just kind of like, oh, there's some weird red and white octopus. There's a tree lady, maybe that's like a black void. Is that a woman with armor and then like a man with like fire in his hand? I can't really make cats or dogs of
Mm,
this.
alright. Could I? So there's nuns walking around, correct?
Yes.
Are they like? Do they seem like they're really busy with something important?
Some of them are like serving themselves like a punch or something from a table on one of the sides. Some of them are conversing around a set of rooms like closer to where the rest of the group is, right? Are you guys have been following Blue or Komorebi?
Yeah.
Okay. Then uh like if you're facing the direction of the door from the pew area, towards the right is like a set of a few doors. To the left looks like a a concessions area. Besides the people like messing around with those areas, there seem to just be nuns talking to each other or like standing waiting for something.
Can
Hmm.
I go walk up to like one of the nuns and ask them about the mural? That's like
Um, yes. So you walk up to a nun and they give you a little bow and a wider smile than what they had before, and they say, "Welcome. You must be new around here. You're not in our attire.
oh yeah, I just arrived here.
Is there anything you want to know? Because I assume you're coming up with me for a
Um
question."
yes, I was curious. I saw the mural of like the glass mural. I was just curious about like what is um what is it really showing? Like
Oh,
Mother.
well, uh, the octopi figure in the middle is our main god, and then in the little star shape around him is his other gods, which are kind of like his protectors. If you want to know more about it in depth, you can go ask Methel or wait for her sermon. She should probably explain it during that.
about like how long would it be until the sermon would start?
Oh, soon. I would say get yourself some refreshments, maybe talk to a few other nuns, and a little bell will ring, and we will all be summoned to our pews.
Oh, also before I forget,
Oh, yes.
what are the like origins of the tree that is here?
The tree, it was
Yeah.
given to us from the triad protector of our main god as a sort of
Oh,
gift.
okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Okay, this place gives me the creeps.
I find it quite
How do
peaceful.
they where do they get food, water?
The
I should
refreshments
stop
are
public
like
thinking.
over there. I mean, the nuns
Um,
are like getting punch and stuff.
come on, baby. Look at around
Yeah.
outside this church. It's a white void with shapes.
Well,
There's not
yeah.
even a sun here.
I mean, I guess, but there's still light.
That yeah, but like, where's the warmth coming from? Where is anything?
I feel like you think too much.
Gonna hurt your head with that kind of talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I've entered a.
Again.
Just
I feel like I've entered
mind explosion again
cult.
over here.
Probably, but I'm chilling.
Well, I guess I'll go do I'll do what the nun said. I'll go over to cause so just confirm there's like a refreshments area with like drinks and
Yes.
whatnot, right, or something. Yeah, so I'll just go over there and get myself a
75% red,
drink.
25% yellow.
Over by the refreshments
Yeah,
area,
killing the
there
motherfucker.
is like there's a modern day office water cooler, um, and a
What is that thing?
bowl of punch. It's just like a normal like red punch. Like if you could think of like a
Oh, yellow?
Kool-Aid, it's
I've never had
just
punch.
it's just a giant Kool-Aid.
There's no yellow,
uh,
first of all.
bowl.
Second of all, they've definitely got something to do with Yiytrimuth. Just based on the cooler.
Metal cooler.
Am I wrong to assume?
I mean, you might be correct. I mean, I'm assuming that it's obviously kind of something to do since it is the last
Hmm.
door that we have like to go through or whatever. So it'd make most sense if this church, at least one of the beings they would worship would be Yiytrimuth.
Yeah, did we? Uh,
Okay,
did we
are we
find
certain that's it?
Did we
Yeah.
find the other guy we were supposed to find when we walked in?
Mephill?
Yeah.
They will be holding their sermon soon,
Oh,
so we have a
right.
little bit of time. It was either we wait until the sermon and just listen to it, or we go ask them privately. But since they're about to do their sermon anyways, there's no real reason to rush in and ask stuff.
Okay, is
Yeah.
it not weird for any of you that they're just like completely okay with people randomly showing up from the void? And like so far it seems like we're the only people like this here.
Again,
Like
probably just funny Yiytrimuth shenanigans. I don't know.
hey, at least in Kiev or wherever the hell the nightmare place was, people were noticing us for being different. Here
Can I?
it seems normal. Besides when we interact with
Oh,
them.
can I go talk to another nun?
Where and for what?
I'm just curious about like, do they have like visitors regularly or not or something?
Okay. So, to the right of you, there's a nun, like, serving themselves a bit of water. And you go up to ask them the question, and they respond with, "Oh, visitors. No, we don't really get visitors often, but we're happy to have new ones. Any way to spread our word is a good thing."
Right. What?
Bro, so if they think too
So
much, they hit hurt. So
I
like,
have
they try to
another
not think too much.
question. I have another question.
Yes?
I'm just curious about something. What, like, nothing happens to those visitors, right? Like after they, if they, like after they come here, they like maybe listen to a sermon or something, and they just end up going away.
Well, the ones that hear the good gospel and join us, they stay here. They get a room down there, and she points to the area that I said had like the doors. Those
Right.
are our dorms essentially. We all live down there. And the ones who continue on their journey, wherever that might be, just walk out the door and go somewhere.
S-
Okay. How how good are the rooms, like the dorms?
Well, they're quite cozy. It's 4 people per dorm.
How convenient.
Coincidence? I think not. um. Okay.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all.
Do you have like? Are the dorms purely reserved for like nuns?
Um, no, not really. If we have to hold visitors for a bit because they're tired and want to take a rest, then we have a few free rooms open for them to sleep in.
Okay.
I suppose if we ran out of rooms, then yes, it would be just for the nuns. But yes, there are some very helpful nuns here who would be willing to give up their place of rest for adventurers.
This is that.
Okay.
I think we'll use it later. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're
That's all
welcome.
I really wanted to know.
And
Thoughts
If
she
I'm
goes
not
back to
on
serving
doing
herself
this,
water in like a little paper
I
cone.
I
thoughts on
think
getting a drink or something, or just waiting for the sermon.
I think I'll go and like sit down and wait for the sermon to start.
As you say that, a little ringing noise lifts itself from the tree and echoes around the giant room, and all the nuns immediately, or in like a few seconds after hearing it, basically drop what they're doing and like continue their conversations if they were having one to the church pews. But all of them, like the ones getting their water or their juice, like stop early and they bring it over, or there's a handful that come out of their rooms. um And the pews are, like, by the time that all of them sit down, almost all of them are full. But in the middle area, there is a space open that looks like it could fit about 5 people.
Lovely.
Convenient.
I'll go sit down there.
Um, and assuming the rest of you are following. When the
Yes.
4 of you scooch your way through and sit down, the nuns on your left and your right give you a small smile and a thumbs up, like they had made that room for you to scoot
Gosh.
in.
Oh, thank you.
After the ringing stops, it takes a moment, but the double doors open, and instead of just another nun walking out, a normal human girl does. She's roughly 5'4", with white hair coming just down to her shoulders, and attached to her hair is a bright blood red dahlia that gently bounces with each step forward she takes to the podium.
What's it all in?
It's a flower. You can look it up. Her clothes, besides that, are relatively plain. She wears a big red puffy sweater and a black dress skirt that goes halfway down past her knees. Her eyes are almost obsidian in color, which become all the more apparent when you notice her skin is a ghastly white. Her freckles blend in with her face, but are still visible. She reaches the podium um, with a wide, maybe even wider smile than the same wide, maybe even wider smile that the rest of the nuns have been giving this entire time. However, hers feels almost infectious. Like her joy is so radiant, it makes you feel a little happier yourself.
I don't
She
like
I
that.
don't like this.
she clears
Don't
her
like it either.
she clears her throat. I've heard we've had some new faces, she says and looks and waves at you with a very fast, rapid wave. Thank you for coming. My name is Methel, and I hope you enjoy our sermon. And she gives herself a little reassuring nod, like she did well by saying that, and turns back to all the nuns to address everyone. We gather here today, like the day before and the day tomorrow, to worship our Lord Yiytrimuth. When Yiytrimuth was a boy, he dreamed of being a god. He wanted so desperately to be heard around the world, to help the needy, to love the unlovable. So when he hit adulthood, he began. He traveled from continent to continent, from Cleanbrad to America, from Pharaoh to Billiok, from the pirate haven of Whittlesail to the deep mines of Kier, from the kingdom of Fimley to the mountains of Gullet. When he traveled, his power grew. Spreading his mission, he wanted the people to view him as a saint, for if a man becomes a legend, the power of godhood is brought to their hands. Over the time, his power grew, and he gained the power of time. And when he gained this power, he gained a new fervor, and over the next few years, he would form his corners, his protectors. Ova Nil, the woman of many names and the person that controls the Forest of Tribulation, it was given it was given power by Yiytrimuth as a gift to Ova Nil. And as they name Ova Nil, the green dryad-looking woman flashes a brighter green in the mural behind them. Clicks, wand of the hearth, the strongest fire mage in the whole universe. He has the kingdom of Arcos made for him as a gift, and the red fire mage flashes. Elenox, tyrant of rain, an elemental who was originally one large thunderstorm, but Yiytrimuth tamed it and gave him its power and gave its rain the power to heal as a gift, and the green cloud-looking thing flashes. Wivixi, Hand of the Shield, her strength as a fighter was recognized by Yiytrimuth and given a place in his ranks. Now she protects any fighter and invites them to her ring of battle for a yearly celebration. And the woman in white armor flashes. And finally, Uwi, Manifestation of Morning. Uwe came to Yittrimuth as the second quarter, with Ixie being the first. Uwe helps the grieving in their jurisdiction gifted them by Yittrimuth, and the black void-looking thing flashes. Those five make up the corners of Yittrimuth, his elite guard. Since we're the church, we also get their protection. And she gives a wider smile, very happy that she is protected by very strong people. No insight is needed that she is deeply manipulated into believing this. Or maybe you were manipulated, and this is the true Yittermuth. But you know that one of your opinions of this man is wrong, but you don't know which. She continues with a little more energy. Today we come to celebrate Yittermuth, and what's more, our guests. She nods and bows towards the lot of you, and when the rest of the nuns give a little bow and a small clap. When she lifts her head back up to continue, the nuns stop their clapping. Uh, they have. I've heard they've done nothing to attempt to get to the church, directly from Yittermuth himself. So I'm glad we can welcome new faces, even if they're just temporary. Please, after the sermon is finished, come talk to me in my private room after the sermon. I'd love to hear why you came today. And she beams at you. Nothing but unadulterated joy is showing on her face. Her little freckles only make her shine feel brighter, and you get a warm feeling deep in your belly. Let's conclude before I get off track. Yijimith has done much for us, and will continue to do great things. We wish him good health, and that my father continues his ascent to godhood. Bless. And the rest of the nuns say bless in response, like it's their way of saying amen. After the nuns give bless, they get up from their seats and return to whatever they were doing previously. Mephil takes a few steps back and winks at you before she skips back to her office, waiting for you all to eventually follow her or take up whatever business you need and meet her there.
Well, I mean, I'll follow Meffel.
I
I don't
guess
see a reason. I don't see a reason not to.
I don't trust this, but I guess.
I mean, yeah, kinda, but like, what more choice do we have? We're lost in the middle of nowhere in like a realm that's literally like nothing. We're essentially in a walking like just plane of existence. And there's just a church which has people who might like actually have any sort of clue as to like how to get out of here or something.
Anything from Nabila? And Lana has stated she is not comfortable with the
Sleepy.
situation. Girl, wake up.
No.
Girl.
So you follow her then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you take a few steps up, like a little staircase up to the area that you needed to go, and you open her office door. What? What did I say?
No, nothing. I'm looking at session chat.
Oh. Okay. Um. The uh the inside of her office is relatively nice, actually. There's a large bookshelf and desk made of the same wood as the tree you saw earlier. The bookshelf is filled with history books and fairy tales, and the desk itself is large enough to fit a few cabinets. As well as the main desk space, on the opposite end, there's a bed and bedroom, essentially, set up on the opposite side of the room. I already read that. It seems like there's not only her office, Mephel's office, but also her living space. Multiple images of her and what looks like to be her family litter the walls of the room in picture frames, as well as images of a handful of fully detailed versions of the glass mural use, or a few fully detailed versions of the people you saw in the glass mural earlier. Most of them seem to be of the Dryad woman, which you can now tell is Ovanil. Um, she, oh, she stands up and, oh, she stands up from her desk and waves to you. I'm so glad you actually came to see me. Usually, when I ask for new people, they just leave.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I
Um,
I've heard you guys have traveled far and wide just to get here. How were your adventures?
yes.
What was that like? Why are you even here today? I'm very excited to hear from new people.
Right. Well, honestly, we hmm, we were sort of just wandering around and we happened to stumble upon this place.
Oh, there's ads. No.
Ad
For the next three
hell.
minutes, Methel ignores you completely and plays with a little wooden boat or something.
Is the Did you like get all the wood here from did Ovanil help with getting all this wood and such?
Oh,
Since
yes, her
it's
forest, the
very
forest of Tribulation. She has basically sourced us a lot of her wood out of the kindness of her heart.
no,
She's an absolute
yeah,
sweetheart.
Ow!
yeah,
Sorry,
I believe so
I kicked
too.
my desk.
I haven't, ever since coming here, I haven't seen my mother or my father in forever,
Oh,
and Ovanil is basically like a second mother to me.
that's nice. Do you miss your like parents?
Well, I haven't heard from my mother in forever. I am sure she's doing well. My father would keep her safe, but Yiytrimuth is a busy man. He only shows up every once in a while, says hi to me, gives a personal sermon, and then leaves to do whatever he needs to do. But I still see him as a father. He may be kind of absent, but which one isn't?
Do you like um how did your parents get like split off from you even? So like
Oh, well, he said, well, Methel, why would you like to be the official leader of my church and my high priest? And I said, I would love to. And so I came here. He made this split off area of his hub world, and, um, I've just been here ever since. Occasionally I take vacations, to some of his other, areas that he's keeping safe. Um, but beyond that, I don't really leave here often.
um, wait, Yiytrimuth's your dad?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and
Wait, so
she is like
hmm.
ecstatic with herself. She hasn't had this level of like conversation with someone new in forever. She is very giddy.
So wait, so Yiytrimuth's your father, right?
Hmm.
Then so okay, Ovanil is like a mother to you, right? But
She is
she's
not
not
my actual
actually your
mother. No.
Do you know who your actual mother is or
Uh, yes, it was one of the uh people living in the mountain of Gullet. Um, she had met my father in one of his many travels, and just they got together and had me one day.
Hmm, that's nice.
It is very.
Um, do you happen to know of like any way to because outside of this church is very like wide and empty and whatnot in a way. Do you happen to know of any way to get like out of here? Since I'm assuming like Yitremuth doesn't just also live in like somewhere around this place, right? Surely he
Oh
has like
no,
a
he lives
different.
in his own castle on his mountain. But whenever I need to leave, I just, and she snaps and her double doors turn into one of the doors from the hub world. I just change my doors and I leave into
Oh,
the of what his hub world is, and I move from area to area, like whenever I need.
right. That's actually how we ended up here.
Are you merchants of Yiytrimuth?
Um,
He only allows his most valiant warriors access to this, or people he trusts.
oh God.
What do you mean? Oh
I'm going
God.
out of character. I'm going out of character here for a
Oh.
moment. God, do I lie or not? I feel like if I don't lie, I feel like if I don't lie, I'm gonna get murked out. I feel like if I lie and get found out, I'm gonna get murked out.
Would you like a little bit of help with that decision?
Yes.
Make an arcane check on
Okay.
Mephil.
I'll use an Arcana check on Mephil then.
Or yeah, an arcana.
Oh
Is that Nat? No, it's 18.
no.
Mephil herself seems to have no natural magic ability. It's just the fact that the stuff she has been vaguely gifted by Yitchermuth to use bits and pieces of his magic to make her life easier. Besides that, she has no magical ability, and you can
Oh, so she.
from a vague glance at her office, she has no actual powers herself.
So she wouldn't be able to like do anything.
From
Even
what
if
you
she
can tell,
found
she is not
out.
able to instantly kill you or anything.
Okay. So we're not quite warriors of like Yiytrimuth.
Oh, well, then maybe you made a business deal with him? I know he gives some of those people access to the hub world.
Mm, we don't really have any business deals with them either.
Well, how do you know them?
Um, we just sort of do. We one day the place we
I
were in.
explain.
I mean, sure.
So basically, we're giving from a proxy from Yiytrimuth
Mm-hmm.
got access to the hub world.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Though we haven't given too many details, and we haven't met with Yiytrimuth yet.
Well, obviously he knows of you if I knew you were coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
So I
because
mean,
we
we
don't quite
haven't.
have the
Yeah,
same
we
thing
haven't
as you
been.
do, where we can't actually just like make the doors appear like you do.
I mean, we
So we
haven't
can't
tried.
quite just get out of here immediately.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess you haven't tried, but I don't think
I,
snapping of
yeah, I don't
fingers
think
is
it
gonna
works.
work. Snap
Lana
of fingers
tries
just to check.
snapping.
You snap your
Lana
fingers like
also
Mephil attempts to,
checks.
and nothing happens.
See,
Okay, makes
like
sense.
it doesn't do anything. The way
Yeah,
we've sort of been wandering around is that we've had to go inside of doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we find certain objects or certain things. And by finding those objects or things, we then open the door to return to the hub world.
You've been
mhm.
clearing his doors? Why?
Well,
Um,
that's what the proxy told us to do.
Well, who is this proxy? That breaks the seal. That puts them back into the world. They're no longer protected like that.
that
That's uh,
we don't quite know all the
that was.
details of that stuff. We were just told to do that, and well, since we know that they're like a proxy and we know they're powerful, we didn't want to really disobey.
Hmm.
I mean, at least
This
like
is tricky.
one of the worlds we were in. They also told us that like we were sent by Yiytrimuth and they were expecting us to help them out.
Hmm.
So at
Yeah.
least there seems to be some kind of system in
Wait,
place.
I don't.
Methil, when was the last time your dad came here?
Oh, well, he had said, oh, about a week, 2 weeks ago, he said, oh, well, there's a group of people who have been walking in and out of my doors. I don't really know them, but I'll keep an eye on them. And he left, and I assume they were just trying to get, which are you. I assuming they're you now, and I assume that they
Yeah.
were just trying to get here, which is you. So you did get here, but now it sounds like you didn't mean to get here.
Mm, I don't really know. I mean, I think I'm unsure if we were meant to get here. I mean, it's better than wandering around in that emptiness all the time, I suppose. But
Actually, question. In
In
the
or out?
void, do,
In or out of
is there
character?
anything in character?
Okay, never mind.
Is there anything outside this church, like in the big emptiness
No.
beyond the
Um,
shapes?
Yiytrimuth put one of his time bubbles in this section of the hub world and kind of cut us off from it. So we go. If you were to travel, I think the diameter, like the radius is 4 hours from the center. You go 4 hours and then you hit the wall and you go through the other side, and we're kind of the middle of it. It just is a way to make sure that if you come here, you're really just in the church.
I
I
see.
check my compass to make sure if it's
The
like changed direction.
north is pointing backwards, and if you were to open the door, you would be able to see that it's pointing towards the tree.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so
Mm,
it seems to be pointing towards the
cool.
tree. Hmm.
What? Anyways, would you happen to like know of like Methil? Is the tree like highly significant to this place? Is there something that's possibly like
Oh, well, the tree is just really pretty. I asked,
well,
I was
yeah,
in the Forest of Tribulation one day as Ovanil was walking me through, and I had asked if we could have one of the trees, and she made a really pretty one appear.
I see.
It's
Um,
really not significant other than that. It's just something nice
do
that she gave
you
us.
was there anything where the tree currently is?
Um, no, it was just kind of empty, and we all didn't really know what to do with it. And I asked
Hmm.
Ovanil, hey, can we put a tree here? And she said yes.
Uh, is there? Hmm. Would there be anything like on top of the tree?
Hmm. Well, we've never climbed and looked, and it's kind of hard to climb that
I mean,
high,
yeah, that's
so
fair.
we don't know.
I'm
Mm.
sure I can manage.
I
Oh,
wouldn't want
actually,
you
The
hurting yourself.
Why not?
I can survive a pretty nasty fall.
That's like 50 d20 damage if you fall from the top.
she just says this in
Uh,
character,
I
by the way.
do
She says
still
that.
have a bird.
wait, Cobra Web, you have third level spells, right? You should have ward.
I do still have a bird
I have third level spells, yes, but I have not. I don't have
in my
it
pocket.
like
I bet I could
learned.
climb it.
don't
I just
have
might
it.
not be able to get back down.
Like
I
ward
do have a
shield.
bird in my pocket.
Um,
Yeah, there's no possible way for us to get up there besides climbing.
Big bird
Do you
in my pocket.
think there could be something else?
I mean,
Okay, then use the bird,
do
Genji.
you have helium perhaps? And maybe we can get a balloon and go up. Strap some balloons on.
They ignored.
do you
Okay.
summon the
I
bird,
just
Sketchy?
okay.
Do you summon the giant
Yes,
eagle?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
Is it good? They just summon a giant bird inside her office.
No, I'm moving towards the tree.
So,
Or at least somewhere
the five
open.
of you or at least Methyl and Nabila have stepped out, and from your canopic jar, a um, a giant eagle from the forest of Kier pop out and starts flying up to the canopy of the tree. And as it does, and you're watching it fly, Methyl goes, "You're a necromancer? That's so cool! I've never seen any kind of magic besides the time one and the forest one and the fire one and all the the ones that the. I'm gonna stop talking.
Do you
Oh,
not
Okay, you try your
leave?
best.
Do you not leave here often? Is it just
Um.
like a?
Well, besides the not I never like interact with anyone outside of the nuns in the corners, and even some of the corners I don't really interact with. But that's besides the point.
Yeah. Okay.
And by this point, the eagle has reached the canopy of the tree. What exactly are you sending it up there for?
Um, inspecting either the tree or like anything beyond that. I mean, I trust that she's like, there's nothing else there aside from this and then the wall. But
So the eagle is able to hit the canopy of the tree, but isn't really able to get past that because of how dense it is. It tries to peek its head through one of the rays of light in one of the openings in the tree, but you can hear it like screech and stumble a bit, like a very bright light had hit its eyes, and it um rebalances itself and flies back down to you.
so I guess we don't know.
Not really.
There's just like okay.
You know that the light that is shining down is at least real to some extent.
Hmm.
I think. Hmm. I think from what I've heard, sorry again, is our best bet is just gonna go towards the wall, because you said she said that's where visitors and stuff get like go to, right?
Oh no! And well, I'm assuming you're asking some kind of character, and Methil says,
Yeah,
"Oh
that's
well,
my
I
fault.
wouldn't do that. You'll just kind of go to the other side of the dome, and you'll be walking in circles for a while."
What the hell could be
Well,
the key?
Uh, question:
mm,
Are there any?
Methyl.
You go
What's this
first.
person name? What's her name again?
Methil.
Okay, I was right. Is there anything else that like stands out here aside from the tree and like this church?
No, not really. It's just meant to be this.
Any
That's
unique trinkets or items?
Not, no, not really. It's just like, oh,
who,
come to the sermon. We'll spread our word of our Lord Yittermuth, and then we'll invite you to be a nun. And
good,
but it seemed like you guys were special enough from the warning I had got from him that you were coming, and so I didn't really immediately say, "Hey, join our church."
good
So,
eye.
but it even seems like you guys are not that fond of him if you're trying to break the doors open.
I mean, the
Who?
doors aren't really broken. They're still in the hub world. Like, haven't
Right, but
changed at
now they're
all.
unprotected and able to be infiltrated by anyone, and they
Oh,
could be taken. Oh, I know. I know what can. Here. This will set the record straight. And she turns back to her door and snaps again. I can summon one of the corners, and maybe they'll be able to say, well, this is what's actually
hold on,
happening,
hold
this
on,
is what you
please
guys
hold
have
on.
been doing, and don't do that, or keep doing that?
Oh,
I don't
oh
know.
no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Um,
Do you, oh, can you really just do that?
Yeah,
Like,
come on.
on the
And
spot.
she she like skips her way through the door and is now in the hub world.
Oh no, we
Um,
should have stopped her.
Um,
mm, if we're getting a
and you can actively
corner,
hear as you're talking amongst yourself. She just walked through the door, and Fylthytryp like let out like a little yelp and a scuff, and like is what you could assume is now hiding.
Yeah, we should have definitely stopped her. Okay. Change of plans. Not really, we have to follow her.
Yeah.
um,
Let's
yeah,
just go
you know,
home. Or
Alright, let's just
where
ask
home
her.
is.
Maybe it's fine. Maybe she can just check if the seals are fine. We really shouldn't have told her what we were doing, since she is almost definitely our enemy.
oh, if we're getting a corner, I'd prefer it to be Ovenil.
I'd rather vote with none of them, because I'm almost certain all of them will kill us. The second they figure out what we're doing, if they're related in any way to Yiytrimuth. Oh, where the hell that guy is called.
Yeah. I wish I
It's
could have
definitely-
gotten to cast detect. I should have cast detect magic on that fucking tree. I knew
Let's
that.
just go
There's gotta be
watch her.
something.
I mean, I can tell you right now, it is magical.
I'm gonna
almost
go up to
certain.
Meffel.
Let's just go watch her.
Let's just go follow Meffel.
Betty went home, right?
Are you? Are
Yes.
you?
No, she went to
So-
Gleambrad
Meffel,
to
are you?
to
Right.
get drunk.
Are you sure? Like you need to call over a corner for this?
Oh yeah,
You
and
don't
at
think
this
they're,
point
like,
she's
busy
kind
and-
of where you guys have like set up your little campfire and tenting area, and she's turning the campfire into what is essentially a ritual site, and she's placing stones and branches around in a circle.
So,
Hey,
maybe maybe not.
Why not? And she steps back and she
I don't
dusts
know.
off her hands and
They're they're busy people. They're busy.
What do you mean? There's no one here. And she like turns around and there's like Fylthytryp's antlers are like poking out of like behind the counter he's made, but she doesn't notice it.
No, I shouldn't do that.
I just summon a clone into
I cast.
obscure
I quickly
obscure it even
sneak.
more. I just
Quickly.
cast a clone to obscure it even more.
Ink, I need you to go sneak over and ask something.
I need
Oh.
Ink sneak over, cut off his antlers.
Give Viltru, make her write a note or something.
What am I doing?
We need
Get him to
to-
hide. Get Fylthytryp to hide better because he's really out in the open and obvious.
Not
and
even
he's
that. I wanted to ask him something, but I do not have a good enough stealth to not fuck us over.
Then tell Ink
What do you want me to
ask.
ask?
Uh, what can we do?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna sneak over there.
I don't know, bro.
Make a stealth check.
I'm not.
I
Dude,
also
I'm a
give her the
black
book.
cat in a very pale place.
I trust
we're in the hub world
your
now.
dexterity stat.
Okay.
It's a +9 for stealth.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, wait.
23.
You sneak over and she's focused on her little ritual circle, and now she's attempting to like she's doing like hand motions and is getting like really into it, so you're able to sneak over really easily. And Fylthytryp is literally hiding behind the counter and is like shaking. He is terrified.
Oh no. I want to poke him. Poke him like right on the shoulder.
Ink, what are you doing? What is Ink
What
doing?
can we do?
Do what?
I don't know.
Well, you can't do anything. I think if you attempt to kill her, that's a daughter of Yiytrimuth. We'll die where we stand. He'll like
Oh.
snap us out of the distance. I don't know.
Wait.
Also, your antlers are showing over
what's
the
her-
counter.
Oh, damn! And he like ducked his head a little lower.
What's her name again?
Mythil.
Neville. Neville. Question actually. Do you
Yeah?
know anything
And she's still
about?
doing the hand motions. What?
Do you know anything about this? I summon my clone in front of her.
No, not really. It's like
She
cool
said she
clone
had no clue
magic.
anything
That's
about
interesting. I've never
magic.
seen it before.
Yeah.
Like not ever.
No.
No,
Not
she
really.
did. She hasn't even seen necromancy, bro. It is not even a.
She
I
doesn't
mean, she
like.
at least knew about necromancy.
Well,
Unless-
what I did with my Arcana check is I figured out that all she really has is her like Yiytrimuth stuff where she can open the door and like some other daily things, but she doesn't actually have like super powerful like insta kill stuff or something that could like
I
blow
mean,
us all up.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
but it's not
think we
literally
should fight
our
her.
ass.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to fight her anyway, since that way Yiytrimuth would just be like,
no.
"Oh, you hurt my daughter."
Not my goal. Is I'm trying to distract her, maybe get her interested in my abilities, so she stops the thing.
And
Oh,
while you
no,
guys are
you
having
think
this,
I'm stupid enough?
while you guys are having this sidebar, she goes and done, and everything goes black.
Oh, we're
Uh-oh.
fucked.
Please be Ovanil, please be Ovanil, please be Ovanil, please be
You
Ovanil,
wake
please
up.
be Ovanil, please be Ovanil.
All of you are
dream?
separated from each other.
No. Okay.
Is my clone
Do we
still
wake up in a
active?
forest? Do we wake up in a forest by any
You're
chance?
back in the forest of tribulation, alone again in this horrible, horrible forest.
I'm so fine with this. I'm so fine with this.
And
I'm
you
not fine
start
with
to
this.
hear chanting from inside the trees. You can't see where it's coming from, but you can hear this melodic chant. A forest made of hills and fierce, the lady of the trees appears. Or poison taken from its bark, hundreds dead by evening spark. Blessed druids in leaves and soil, she stands as Yiytrimuth's foil. To gnash and to kill and gnash and stab and strike, the horrors flash you fungus-like. Hovanil, 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 Hovanil. And the chant of the corner's name gets louder and louder and louder and faster and faster and faster. And your head grows dizzy. The druids grow wilder. You can hear cackling. The trees fade out. Everything is black. You're horrified. You close your eyes to try and get away from it. And she's there. She's always been there. The woman of many names, Ovanil, stands before you, and you are overcome with a great sense of fear. But before you can react, a voice pierces that fear. Hey! And you are all brought back as Methil shouts the greeting. You blink again, and suddenly the large imposing figure is a lot more manageable to look at. The darkness and the trees fade away, and you are all standing where you were before. Sweating and maybe a little paler, but fine nonetheless.
Off first standing up.
In Methil is basically acting to you as a boon in this moment. If she was not there, you might have overcome fear, and you might never have overcome your fear. Ovanil herself is a tall woman. Maybe about as tall as Mr. Cafe was. Her skin is made of a stem-like texture, perhaps one of mushroom, and moss covers her like a dress. Her straight hair collides elegantly with her outfit. And on top of that, oh, sorry, I wrote her height down. She is actually taller than Mr. Cafe is 9 feet. I have written her to be 13 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Her hair, flowing from her dress is mixing and intertangling with it, in matting in some places. Her face is strange. Just below her neck, the fungal stem that covers the rest of her body transforms into a normal, darker skin tone. You can't really put your finger on it, but you think it might be Islander, or somewhere in real world around Puerto Rico, maybe somewhere
No.
like that. Um, Despite her curiosity, you can't let your you can't let your gaze leave her eyes. They're commanding. The elegant jade green that looked threatening at first turns to Methel, and the threatening, horrific gaze softens. Methel, dear, she speaks gently to her, but her voice still has that undertone of power. You're outside of the church. And she turns back to you, and the threatening look returns. And with people, I told you, we're trying to get inside the church, no less. And Methel quickly retorts, but ma'am, the smile still there, they told me my father isn't what the prayers claim him to be, and I think that there might be some truth to their words. Could you explain what's going on? Maybe correct them or me? And her tone is quizzical, but less of a serious question and more of a happy curiosity. It's like a child asking if they can have another cookie. They're not looking for a really serious answer, but like they're asking a question nonetheless. Um the lady of the forest looks between you five for a little and sighs. You're the ones Abitritus speaks of, I assume.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be trying to.
I do. She takes a
Hide
deep
it behind
breath
Lana.
and sighs. I might be breaking a handful of codes. However, I can assure you that Yiytrimuth is not looking at us. And she snaps her fingers, and the trees come back, but as a kind of magical barrier. The magic casters in this group seem to no longer be able to cast their magic. You feel that magical energy leave you, like you have no more long rests. Shred, you can't use your echo copy.
Okay.
Um,
Great day to not have
she
magic.
says, she begins to speak. Abitritus would burn me into the ground if I broke our pact, so I think I shall speak words I normally would not in front of Methel. She turns to Methel and says, I am sorry if this makes you think lesser of your father. Yiytrimuth didn't want to become a god for peace, like you've been taught, but for power. After he met your mother when you were born, Methel, he committed one of the greatest sins he could for his power, sacrificing his own humanity. He is a cephalomark now. And none of you, I assume,
Is
know what those are.
absolutely not.
No.
They are a...
I thought I was weird.
It is a very hidden and dark magical ritual that no normal human, or person rather, should know. They aren't an actual species, but are only born through an excruciating transformational process. They construct an altar in a room that is 50 by 50 feet and is 50 feet tall, filled entirely with water. A group of people, or a single person, if that man is crazy enough, will dump an octopus into the water, and the person that is being transformed cuts a part of their body, usually on a major artery, like a wrist or throat, and dives into the room. Yiytrimuth cracked his skull open, straight down the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
They dive into the room after this, and installed into the room is a chalice-esque structure that the person must dive to. If they manage to make it before they are killed by the octopus or from their bleeding and internal wounds, they succeed. Yiytrimuth, through his many years, knew he was able to take the chance of splitting his skull open because he knew some form of water magic from his great travels. Once they make it to the chalice, uh, the octopus will crawl into the largest cut they have, and the effect begin to start when the entire octopus writhes and wrenches its tentacles into the person's flesh. Once the last tentacle in the head of the octopus makes it through, the body will begin to shift, and while the shifting continues, the person remains animated, as the octopus fusing with them keeps the person alive. The first thing to change is the flesh, and the color of the skin becomes the color of a pattern of the octopus. For instance, Yiytrimuth's is completely white with red splotches. The skin melts and morphs into something rubbery. The person keeps the shape, and gill flaps form under the ears, followed by their hair becoming longer and in the shape and color of the octopus that was previously in the chamber. Beyond the physical changes, the user now gains magic beyond researchable understanding. Every time a known Cephalomark has been born, the Cephalomark has a different magic root tied to them. Researchers are unsure if the genetic process is person, octopus, or some other factor. Only 4 are known to exist, but not to the public, and I will not say their names out of respect for their own privacy. But when he became a Cephalomarchian, Yiytrimuth I speak of, he gained this godlike power he desired, the power over time and space, and he conquested the lands. Didn't gain his godhood through merit, but through memories of terrors. When a person is known by enough people and worshipped by some through some means, they get the power of an actual god like they are one. Yiytrimuth is a god at this point. He murdered your mother, Methel, and I was given care of you. Your father is truly a monster. She speaks as if she truly cares for Methel, like Ovanil was her actual mother, like Methel was of her own blood. And she continues after taking a long pause. And if you would like to stop this cruelty, I will do my best to help, for my loyalty does not lie with him, but with you, dear. And she refers to Methel.
Mr. Cafe. Cool.
Methel thinks for a bit. Despite learning this information, there's an unchanging emotion of happiness on her face, the same she has kept, and eventually nods. I think it would be for the best if he was actually evil. She trusts what Ovanil has to say wholeheartedly.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Ovanil
Okay.
nods solemnly and turns to the party. I have a few things for you now, then. Firstly, Komorebi.
Lana flinches.
Oh god.
I am still desperately working on that
Oh, God.
cure. Do not think I have forgotten about one of my own followers, especially one so closely tied to nature. Secondly, the way you will get to Yiytrimuth is through defeating one of his corners in some form or fashion. He has trapped himself in one of his own time bubbles and cannot be unlocked until all of his corners are dead or defeated, she says in air quotes. And I think I know how you can defeat me on a technicality. She snaps her fingers, and 4 new doors appear where the church door once was. Each one covered in spiky vines, and each labeled. 6. Atichipophobia, Lana. 7. Scopophobia, Komorebi. 8.
What?
Cleithophobia,
Oh no.
Inc. 9. Hagithophobia, Nabila. Back when you went through my forest, it stored your fears and used them against you. That you know. While the basic fear of heights and spiders and whatnot were stored and used, the more abstract, deep, dark fears were also saved. Each one of you can overcome your deepest, darkest fear, then you will have bested me. And these doors will send you to a real version of each of your hometowns that were trapped. Each changed ever so slightly to fit your fear, and at times where there is something to actually do. If your family or your entire colony was wiped out, let's say. Ink
What-
for you,
what-
it's Blackwell, Lana, Neverclaw, Komorebi, Ryukin, and Nabila Queville. Each one of you
Right.
will face hardship in some way, and I will have to be vulnerable. Each of you will face hardship in some way, and will have to be vulnerable with each other and grow. Thirdly, she quiets her voice to let Methel not hear what she says. Methel has been trained like a dog, if that wasn't aware already. Or noticeable already. Yiytrimuth has made all those girls in the church unable to show any emotion besides happiness through training and conditioning. Teach her to live. Please, if I could beg you, this would be my only plea.
Lana nods.
Good.
That
We
makes
are all in
good.
agreement. I will let you deal with your pasts and your futures, and I wish you
Wait.
luck. And
Wait,
Fylthytryp, she leans back towards the Fylthytryp that is no longer in his stand. He was also
handle.
consumed by the magic bubble. She says, "Don't tell Apitritus I have given personal help. I think she would be a little bit upset with me." And he nods very quickly, very afraid of the situation that is currently taking place. And Ovanil snaps her fingers, and the hub world returns to how it normally was. I trust you all will make good decisions, and if you have any questions, speak them now. I will not be showing up for a very long while.
So, when you tell us to face our fears, how are we doing that exactly?
Well, it depends on each one of you and what those fears are. I can't really say, I don't know. It's the power of my forest. It uses your fears against you when you went through it, and now I have changed your hometown a little bit. So you will be able to free your hometown unless you fail and it is destroyed in a horrible, horrible manner, and all the people in it are killed. However, their real lives are at stake, and the area
No.
is at stake. So I hope you do not fuck up, let's say.
Okay.
Oh, this is
What,
evil.
what a nice choice of words. Lana's panting as she says that.
Um, so will you be
It's
back
okay,
to help again at any point, or?
If Methel needs it, I will not give any of my loyalty to you. I could care less if you died, besides Komorebi being one of my followers.
Right.
Methel is who I actually care for. And
Fair
if
enough.
you lay one finger on her to harm her, I will personally bring the wrath of my forest upon your heads and poison your entire bloodline. Do I
Don't
make
dream of
myself
it.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't
Sir.
know my bloodline.
Being unironically, I'm still not sure what the fuck.
Yes, androgynous being.
Well, thank you. Any other questions? Oh, of course, Methel. You do not have any way to protect yourself, and I assume I would need to give you that. Here, come here, girl. And Methel bounds over, very excited to have been given something by Ovanil. And Ovanil places her hand on Methel's forehead, and a green plant-like magic flows over her for about a minute, and she takes her hand off. You have been given the natural power of one of my many druid followers. You are now a part of the Circle of Tribulation. And Methel nods very excitedly. She seems ecstatic to be going on an adventure. Like, that's the only thing that she cares about right now. And
Keep yourself.
Ovanil looks back to you all and says, "No more questions, I assume?"
Wait, no. The place, my hometown, which does that refer to?
It's the if
My
the name
family?
means anything, it is probably the one of your master and the dragonborn kin that he shared.
Oh. That was the place that was called. Why didn't you never tell me that?
I only made it like Wednesday. I only just named it.
It's fine. It fits with the character lore.
I know.
Oh,
Motherfucker did not say shit.
I should have told you when I made it.
please
not
give me a
anymore.
power up.
It's all good. It
Oh,
fits
yes,
because
a power up. You will need power to get through. Here, and she snaps, and all of you are now level 6.
What the?
Oh,
And
shit.
you just feel a surge of power
Okay.
goes through my veins.
What?
The fuck?
Mm,
This what?
Overnil, I have a question.
Yes.
You created all those like bonus doors for us to conquer our fears, correct,
Yes.
or whatever. Um, will the things that are
Right.
in those doors end up disappearing once we exit them?
They will be accessible to you and to the rest of the world again. Yes.
Wow.
Because
So,
these
makes
real
sense.
places,
So
the real places
they
have been
will-
trapped. I have altered them slightly. When the door is finished and cleared, it will be back a part of the world and no longer tormented by Yiytrimuth.
so all the plants will be
Yes, all the plants of Ryukin will be free.
okay.
Ooh, it's to pick a feet.
Should I take for real animate dead?
It won't do anything.
Overnil, please, Overnil.
I've seen in your tomes that you have gone through that you have a 5th level spell directly from one of my people. I don't give a shit about giving you a distinct power up.
No.
No, no, no.
I don't need one. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, well then what is it?
Will we like ever be able to contact you again somehow?
If Methil truly needs me, she will be able to summon me again. Beyond
Okay.
that, I will not make time out of my day to see you personally.
What do you even do?
However, I assure you again that I am working on that cure, Komorebi, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay. No, it's okay. You can
Alright.
take your time with whatever you wish to do.
Well, that wraps up the questions, I assume.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I will see you when you have defeated all my doors, or earlier if Methil is in grave peril. And the moss of her outfit covers her body and turns into a tree stump, and then the tree stump, like it was fast forwarded through time, erodes and disappears.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Lovely.
Methil is stoked at this point. She's like, an adventure, an adventure! I get to meet where all you guys grew up! I'm so excited!
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm so
that
scared.
this will not end. Actually, no, my place
Please
wasn't-
don't touch anything, please.
Well, where are we going
Nightclaw
first?
wasn't that. Nightclaw wasn't that bad.
Not
No, it
where I
was
live.
that bad. Oh no.
I don't know what my thing is was picked. 'Cause I
Look
gave
at
you
X,
2
go, go,
choices,
go.
Alta, and you never specified. And I
I don't
don't
think
know
it's
what the
been-
word you said is.
I'll
I don't
explain it
think
to
it's
you
If
been
it
after.
there.
matters to the party, I'd
Huh?
like to go to mine first. I have
I
the
don't think
score to
I've
settle.
been.
We can
I
go
don't
to
think
the,
I've
we can
been
go
there,
to
yeah.
Nebius first.
Alright,
Yeah,
to,
sure.
what did she say it was? Queville?
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, to Quibble! And they, very quickly bound to door 9, labeled
And here we hit the
Agiphophobia.
I don't know what these words mean.
And
Scary.
that is where
The fear of holy things.
Oh,
That is where we will end our session.
for what?
You said no while I was trying to tell you.
Let's go.
I
Go
meant
look
to
it up
alter
yourself.
ending session.
Oh.
Fear of
I don't
holy
know
things
what
is
the
they
word
said.
is. I don't know how to spell it.
Fear of holy things is what they
It
said. I'm
to
pretty
be
sure.
fair, it took yeah.
Of holy things?
Yes,
If
that's
you,
a really good campaign. Oh, I hear Nari in the stream. Even though I
That
haven't
was a
talked to
really
someone.
Good campaign.
good
We're over.
campaign.
we're done. That's it.
That's all, folks.
We have officially reached Act
I don't want to end
2.
yet.
Clapping our hands.
That
Oh,
absolutely.
damn.
My eyebrows perked
for-
up like more times than they should have this session.
I will
One reason
explain
or
to you
another.
what your fears are, but we're leaving it for as a mystery for stream, unless they want to go Google it. But
Googling it took
to
like
the
2 minutes.
stream.
Just saying.
I hope you enjoyed our technical 2 episodes. It lasted the time of a normal actual session, which is what I had planned for. Holy, like HOLY, bros.
You're thinking of trypophobia. Is
Yes.
the other one. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Anyway.
Hey, I have that one.
Well,
No.
I
So
am
scared.
ashamed to admit at the end of stream, we will not be doing D&D next week.
What?
Yeah, I
I
heard.
am going to have a packed week next week, and I'm not doing overflow because I will be in Philly Sunday,
I get to
Monday,
meet her.
Tuesday, and Wednesday.
I get to meet her.
However, the next Saturday, the 27th, is completely available. Also, I kind of need a lot more time to write these doors than I have the past ones.
Oh, that's actually fair, yeah.
So valid. What
Well,
about
at least we
tomorrow?
know which one we're starting with.
And to the rest of you, I need as much information you can give me about your areas as possible. Now.
Don't
Do I need to
worry.
give you even more information than what I've
Boo.
already given you?
Well, that's why I pinned your Google Doc of it. I haven't read through it yet. I was gonna wait until first. I haven't. I've read through it. I haven't reread through it recently.
Okay.
I was going to, when the door of whoever was picked, I was gonna start with theirs and then move on
Yes,
to the other
ma'am.
ones.
Glad you picked
Yeah.
mine. I'm glad we picked mine.
Like,
What's
if
going
you
on?
give me
My
stuff you
parents
want to
came
know
in.
more
zoned
about, I
out.
can
much.
tell you. But it's like I feel like I gave a pretty like decent-ish
What's the
Multiverse is to flesh
devastating
out our
break
areas
for
again.
Fosterous? That's funny.
It's taking a break for Fosterous.
I'm actually stealing her next week. That's the entire reason we have D&D.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm being stalled.
You guys are evil.
Being kidnapped.
Right, well, I don't really have any other announcements besides join the Discord for stream pings, join the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube to watch the previous campaign.
Not even campaign, the previous episodes
Not
of the
campaign,
campaign.
yeah, previous episodes of this campaign. We have been Alternate
This is our first
Universe
one.
Theory. We have been doing a lot today, and we will see you guys not next week, but the week after. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.